Archangel Michael says, "Be still and listen closely, your footsteps have already changed your destiny, even though you didn't know it yet." A mysterious presence has been watching from afar, quietly studying your strength in moments when you thought no one noticed. Because of one selfless action, one gesture you thought went unseen, everything around you is shifting. Your reality is about to be shaken in a powerful way, but you must understand, it is not a punishment, it is a reward you never imagined you'd receive. This stranger, cloaked in silence, carries wealth not just of money but of influence, connection, and divine approval. They saw something in you that others ignored, and now they are moving with purpose to make your life easier, richer, and safer. This relocation will not be ordinary, it will feel sudden, almost unbelievable. But it has been quietly prepared behind the scenes for months, even years, because heaven has authorized it. You may feel undeserving at first, but what you did in the past, your compassion, your sacrifice, your loyalty, is the currency that bought this future. Comment if your heart feels something shifting already. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The air around you has already started changing, there is something forming in silence, like clouds before rain. You thought no one paid attention when you gave without asking, when you stood in front of others to protect them. But one person was watching from a distance, and they were not ordinary, they were chosen by God to be your helper. They never approached you then because they needed to be sure. They studied how you reacted to stress, to betrayal, to moments where you could have chosen to give up. And when you didn't, when you stood tall even while your heart broke, they made their decision. You were marked in that moment, not just for reward, but for divine favor. The stranger, now preparing a new life for you, is moving assets, adjusting schedules, and even preparing legal protection, because they're not just giving you a home, they're giving you peace. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, "This act of divine placement will begin with disruption, don't mistake it for destruction." You may feel something is being taken from you soon, a job, a house, a connection, but it's only to make room for something far more glorious. Sometimes, heaven allows discomfort to push you into the arms of something bigger. You are being pulled out of a space that has drained your light. You've given too much to people who only took, and now the balance must return. The wealthy stranger, blessed with resources and backed by angelic order, is stepping in because you cannot be left in the shadows any longer. This is not someone from your past, but someone from your spiritual contract. They owe you nothing, yet they are driven by an inner call. Because they recognize your soul from a higher realm. And they will stop at nothing to relocate you to a land that blooms with opportunity and divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will not need to beg, ask, or chase this shift, it will find you. It will come through a sudden invitation, a message, a legal document, or a proposal that seems too generous to be real. But it is real, and it is signed by heaven itself. Comment if you are ready for sudden relocation. This act is in motion because you once gave shelter to someone who cried in silence. You once covered someone's shame, or protected someone who was about to be exposed. That one action created a ripple in the spiritual world, and now it is returning to you as a tidal wave of blessing. Do not resist the change that is coming. Even if you feel fear, walk forward, your angels will steady you. This is your divine moving day. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The wealthy stranger is not coming to impress you, they are coming to uplift you. They've already faced battles you've yet to know, and they want to spare you from the ones they can. Their home, their land, their protection, they are offering it to you not out of charity, but out of divine purpose. They believe you deserve better. And because they believe that, the universe has conspired to ensure they cross your path. You will notice subtle signs soon, strange dreams, numbers repeating, sudden delays that push you to the right place at the right time. Watch closely. The signs are not random, they are guiding you to the place where this relocation will unfold. It could be a different city, a foreign land, or a quiet escape close to nature. But wherever it is, your name is already whispered there. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Archangel Michael says, when heaven sends relocation, it is never just about moving your body, it is about aligning your soul. This stranger is not just giving you a key, but access to a new dimension of your calling. You may not understand yet why you need to leave where you are, but you will once the new chapter begins. They are aware that some people around you would block this blessing if they knew. That's why things are being kept in secret, hidden from the mouths of the jealous and the hands of the greedy. Heaven has assigned warriors to protect this transaction. This shift may not please everyone, but it will heal you. It will break generational curses of lack, betrayal, and stagnation. This stranger was sent to carry you out of the land of delay and into the season of divine reward. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There's a bag that's being packed for you, even if your hands haven't touched it yet. A suitcase that will carry the clothes of someone new, someone powerful, someone finally at peace. The past won't fit in this new space, so let it go now. Someone has already wired the funds. Someone has already signed papers with your name printed on the document. You think you're waiting on the miracle, but the miracle is already waiting on you to believe it. Comment if you can feel your time of exit arriving. You will soon walk into a house you didn't build, but one that was chosen for you. Not because of what you earned, but because of who you protected, how you gave, and how you endured without losing your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The wealthy stranger will not always remain a stranger. Their identity will slowly be revealed to you through a series of events, each more shocking than the last. Their name might appear in the news, their company might become familiar, or they may suddenly be in your friend's conversation. Don't be surprised if someone famous, powerful, or heavily connected comes into your life quietly. They are testing the waters first. They are not here for flattery or attention, they are here to relocate your soul into safety. There is a sacred connection between your old suffering and your new elevation. You didn't suffer for nothing, you suffered to pass the test that few survive. Now the reward is here, and it's unfolding in secret at first. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The home you're going to may look like a dream. But it won't just be beautiful, it will feel peaceful. You'll sleep deeper, wake lighter, and finally breathe without feeling you owe anyone an explanation. This new environment will attract divine conversations, new contracts, and meetings with people who carry favor in their voice. The land you're entering has angels assigned to it. The stranger moving you has seen this vision clearly. You may even cry when you enter, not from fear, but from a release you didn't know you needed. Years of tension will fall off your shoulders the moment you take that first breath in your new place. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. You were never meant to stay where you are forever. The aches in your body, the delays in your plans, and the silence from God were all part of the preparation for the great relocation. Now that the time has come, you will notice how fast things start moving. The stranger relocating you has already cut ties with certain people to protect you. They made sacrifices to make room for your arrival. They've read over your story, even the painful chapters, and decided you are worth it. Archangel Michael says, "Do not doubt what's coming even if it doesn't make sense yet. God always confirms what he begins." The people who laughed at your struggle will soon be asking how you made it through. But they will not understand the divine force that brought this to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1234. This is not a vacation. It's a holy relocation. You are not escaping, you are entering. Your name will be attached to land, peace, and contracts in the coming days. Some of these blessings will appear as disruptions first, so stay calm and alert. You may be asked to sign something quickly or travel unexpectedly. Take courage, this is not random. This is spiritual alignment in full motion. Type Amen to get blessing 1441. You were hidden for protection, not punishment. This stranger could have approached you months ago, but heaven told them to wait until you were emotionally strong enough to handle the shift. And now, the time is right. Everything you endured in silence will now be redeemed in the open. The people who mocked you will soon be whispering your name in amazement. You will not have to fight for your seat at this new table. The stranger is not just someone wealthy, they are spiritually awake. They were told in dreams, visions, and signs that you were their assignment. You were marked for elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. You are about to live where laughter replaces fear. Where the past becomes a story, not a shadow. Where every window reflects not just light, but your future. Start packing, even if it's just in your heart. Clear space for what's coming. The new keys will fit doors that open to miracles. Comment, "I'm ready," if you feel this word was meant for you. The wealthy stranger is already closer than you think. And they are moving faster than you believe. Because heaven has told them, go now. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You may have thought you were forgotten, overlooked, or bypassed, but in truth, you were being reserved for something rare. This stranger had the means to help many, but their spirit kept pointing back to you. No matter how far they traveled, no matter how many other people crossed their path, your name kept echoing. They didn't understand it at first. But then they saw the divine thread, your energy matched the vibration of their next assignment. You are not a charity case to them, you are a chosen soul who carries something sacred inside. They have already spoken to legal advisors, travel assistants, and spiritual mentors about you, without even revealing your name. That's how serious this relocation is. You are not just being moved. You are being planted in a place where your roots will finally go deep. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The angels have circled your name. You were one among thousands, but now you are the one. There is no more delay in your relocation because your spiritual time has aligned perfectly with divine will. The dreams you've had of walking new streets, opening new doors, and seeing unfamiliar skylines, they were not imagination. They were glimpses of what was being prepared in the background. And the stranger helping you? They were in those dreams too. This relocation is more than a gift, it is an answer. You once prayed a desperate prayer, and heaven held on to it. Now, that answer is arriving wrapped in human form. Comment if you feel that your moment is near. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, heaven moves when humility meets timing, and your time is now. The favor that is about to be released over your head will confuse even those who thought they were ahead of you. But you won't need to explain it. This stranger has faced betrayal in their own life, which is why they recognize the silent strength in you. You both carry the mark of endurance. That's why your meeting is not just for your relocation, it is also for their restoration. They have wealth in finances, but you carry wealth in spirit. And that combination is about to change both of your lives forever. What they lacked in peace, you will bring. What you lacked in resources, they will supply. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You won't be allowed to stay in the same season for long. In fact, disruptions are already being activated to pull you from your comfort zone. That's not to harm you, it's to prepare you. If you feel like things are suddenly breaking apart, just know, it's not destruction, it's divine disconnection. Some people are being removed from your space so they won't contaminate what's coming next. Your next address has protection sealed around it. You're about to walk in places where demons that tried to stop you cannot follow. What held you back before will not even know where to find you. This relocation will confuse your enemies and bless your spirit at the same time. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The wealthy stranger will not ask for anything in return. They are led by something bigger than the human mind can understand. Their instructions come from divine authority, and they have learned to obey without delay. When they give you the news, when they extend the invitation or show you the new location, your first reaction may be disbelief. But stay calm. Let your heart adjust to the truth that you were always meant to rise. This is not a trap, not a scam, not a game. It is prophecy in motion. It is restoration unfolding after long years of pain. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Your relocation will not only change your address, it will activate your assignment. You have work to do in this new place, but it will not feel like work. It will feel like breathing for the first time without pain. There will be healing in your new home. The walls will carry safety, the floors will carry stability, and every corner will remind you that you are no longer surviving, you are living. The stranger orchestrating all this is heaven's chosen vessel for your transition. You may not know their full name yet. But they know yours. And soon, they will call it out loud. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Comment if you're ready to see the miracle unfold in real time. You may start seeing clues before the offer even arrives. New people entering your life. Unexpected messages. Delays that turn into divine appointments. All these are signs that your relocation is on schedule. This stranger may appear in your life through someone else's introduction, a phone call, a business opportunity, or even a conflict that leads to connection. It won't be what you expect, but it will be what you need. You may have to let go of one comfort to step into this bigger promise. But the reward will be beyond anything you've dreamed. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The reason you're being relocated is because the ground you stand on now can no longer hold the size of your next blessing. You have outgrown this place in every way. Spiritually, emotionally, and even energetically. You were loyal to a place that drained you, hoping things would get better. But the blessing isn't in fixing the old, it's in stepping into the new. And God will use this wealthy stranger to force the transition if needed. Even your enemies will see it. They will hear of your new life and not be able to interfere. Your silence and obedience will protect what's about to unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. You are not being relocated because you begged for it. You are being relocated because heaven decreed it. This stranger's wealth is not the reward, it is the vehicle. The reward is your freedom. The reward is your peace. The reward is being finally placed in an environment where your gifts will bloom without fear. You don't need to over-explain your story to this person. They know your spirit already. That's why they've chosen to intervene. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Don't be surprised if people you know begin treating you differently once the relocation begins. They will feel the shift even before you move. They may act distant, jealous, or confused. Don't let it distract you. God is intentionally creating separation. What's coming is too delicate to be shared with everyone. Some people cannot go where you're going, not because they're bad, but because they're not meant for your next season. Trust that your circle will be purified. You won't be walking alone. New people with divine hearts are waiting on the other side of your move. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The money needed for your relocation has already been accounted for. Your name is printed somewhere already, on a document, a lease, a deed, a blessing package. You just haven't seen it yet. The stranger is keeping things hidden until the right moment. You may be contacted in a strange way. You may be invited somewhere that seems random. Go. Be open. Everything will be revealed soon. When it is, move quickly and silently. Your future is already open, it just needs you to walk into it. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. When this relocation happens, your sleep will deepen. Your skin will glow. Your thoughts will become clearer. That's how you'll know this was ordained. You'll be able to create again, dream again, even laugh again without faking it. This stranger may never want recognition, but heaven has already recorded their blessing. And you will carry the results for the rest of your life. Archangel Michael says, when heaven gives an order, no man can block it, your time of relocation is sealed. You will no longer have to fight to prove your worth. Your life will begin to speak louder than any rumor ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 2828.